Welcome to another episode of Get the Food Out of Here. Freddie Rubino here. Merry Christmas. And Christine.
Hi, everyone.
Today we're making my favorite side dish that my wife makes every Thanksgiving, every Christmas, sometimes Easter, New Year's Day. It's scalloped potatoes. And you know what? No matter how many times I've had it other places, it's never as good as she makes it. So I'm going to make it for you right now. First, you need 3 nice sized potatoes. Look at this. I already skinned one. Peeled or skinned?
Peeled.
It is a skin. Okay? You dry it. And I'm going to peel 3 more. Peeled or skinned?
Get a good peeler, people. It makes such a difference.
Look at this peeler, huh? Look at that.
Williams-Sonoma.
Williams-Sonoma.
Can't beat it.
I tell you.
$20 peeler.
What?
$20.
$20? They should be peeling it for me. Holy cow. Okay, that's one. Always wash it after you peel
When you
it.
peel it, you have to make sure that there's no little specks.
Yeah?
Or you get marks in your food.
Marks in your food. I got marks on my math test. Not on my food, okay?
They weren't good marks either.
They weren't good at all. I'm not going to be. But you know what? Everybody has their strengths and their weaknesses. Okay? What's your weakness, honey?
You.
Yeah! See, we're having a good day. Huh? Look at that. Always wash it after you peel it. Not gonna tell you again. Now, we have to scallop the potato. The thing is, here's one thing. It's called a mandolin. It's a cheap one. This was $10.
It was $10 in Walmart, like years ago. It's
right. So listen, if you want, this is always a great tool to have. We use it with zucchini. We use it with a lot of different vegetables, but scalloped potatoes, this is where it shines. Now, if you don't have one, sometimes you could use the back of the grater.
It's not as good, but it'll do.
It's not as good, but it'll do. Let me show you.
Let me just say, you can buy a cheap mandolin
Cheap.
Probably at your grocery store where they have the gadgets, if you want to. You could also cut them if you cut them all very thin and
You can't
similar.
cut them. It'll take you a
It
million
takes a
years.
long time, but if you have nothing else,
You gotta cut 3 potatoes thin. It'll take you 1 hour and a half a finger. Okay, so look. See, here's the grater. You could do this. Look, you do it quick. And it comes out all right. But you know what? See how some of them are uneven?
yeah, they're not
See that?
perfect. The mandolin makes them perfect.
It's not that. But listen, if you don't want to go buy, you got this, okay? But we use the $10 mandolin.
That's Martha Stewart brand.
Is it?
Yes.
Then it wasn't $10.
It really was. I don't know why it was so cheap.
Now look at the mandolin. Look.
Be careful you don't take your fingers off.
That mandolin will kill you.
Oh, I've taken a half a nail off.
Oh, the nail.
It's very painful.
Okay? It takes 1 minute to scallop a potato.
It actually comes with like a safety thing, but I don't know where it is anymore.
Yeah, because I'm using it. Oh, safety, forget about it. Okay, so do yourself a favor with a mandolin. Don't go all the way to the bottom of the potato.
You gotta move it because they're bunching up.
Oh, you gotta move this. Okay, because they bunch up. You see how they bunch up down there? Look how beautiful. They're all uniform. Uniformity. Okay, so look what I did. Where's the other piece of it? What'd you do with it?
You have it in your hand.
No, the piece of potato. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna do all 3. You see? See how easy this is and quick? There's nothing. If you're gonna make these, and especially like around the holidays, when you're making a few trays, because God forbid Italians make 1 tray. 1 tray. So
Bunching.
they're bunching.
They're bunching.
Look at that. Look how beautiful that's coming out, huh? Okay, so if you're gonna make a few,
Echo, stop.
we got it on.
Take that out.
See, if you get this far, you went too far.
Yeah, don't cut yourself. It's not worth it for that little piece of
Not
potato.
worth it, okay? If you're gonna really get hurt, have like your in-laws do it. Don't you do it. or your least favorite kid? We all have favorites. Let's not kid ourselves, all right?
That's terrible.
No?
No.
What do you mean, no? You have your favorite.
No, we love them the same.
You're lying. You're a liar. Listen, day to day, I have my favorite. One does good, they're my favorite. One's no good.
Take out the other thing, please.
What other thing?
The food in the
The food that we're already doing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we got one in the oven, and now we're taking it out.
Because
And
it's got to set for a few minutes.
it's got to set. If you make this and you don't let it set, it's like lava.
Yeah.
You will kill yourself. Okay? Did you ever see the film footage? Oh, here's the piece. Of those people in Pompeii, like this. That wasn't from the volcano. That was from eating scalloped potatoes before it cooled. Believe me. I know people in Pompeii. They're like, oh, the scalloped potatoes.
Everybody share, please. We would appreciate it.
Oh, this is so good. So now you add the cream. No?
Yes.
Okay, I got the cream right here. Okay, guys.
I got your cream right here.
Yeah, I got the cream. Guys, you could make this. Okay? 3 cups of cream. Okay? And you don't have to say, oh, you know what, Freddie? Look at that. Just pour the cream right in.
Yep.
You know what, Freddie? I'm from the old neighborhood. The guys don't cook. Come on.
If you made this, like not you, but if husbands made this as a side dish while their wives were cooking the rest of the meal, you would get really lucky that night.
Yeah. And then you tell all your friends, oh, you know what we did last night? I scalloped up potatoes. They're going to think, me, I've never even heard of this, but he sounds like he's having a good time. Okay, now, half a teaspoon of salt. Kosher salt. Whoa!
Holy...
I think that's enough salt.
I think that's all the salt you need. I can't believe you just did that.
Hey-o! It's kosher salt for Passover. Oy, you should live so long. And I think that, oh, little pepper. I have this little pepper grinder. Look at that.
Salt and pepper to taste. Or too much because you're too stupid to put it in a teaspoon.
Watch your mouth, all right? Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get the pan ready. All right? That's setting. That is still lava.
We use the 8x8
Okay.
square.
When we eat this, it might not even be time yet for it to
Set all the way.
So it might be a little runny when we eat it, but I can't wait, and I got to show you. Okay, so I'm going to prepare the pan. You get good garlic. You see this garlic? What? Want me to move this?
Yes.
See this garlic? It's got to have the hair on it. Otherwise, it's no good. I did a whole episode about that. Okay? Now we get the garlic. I smash it.
No!
Listen to me. And you just rub it. Just rub it. Guys, you know how to rub it, right? You rub it all over the pan.
You don't leave any pieces in. That's
No.
why you don't smash it.
Yeah.
And what you're supposed to do, if he had listened to me, is you cut it in half and you take the cut part and rub it all over the pan.
Yeah.
And it just gives it like a little hint of garlic, a little kiss of garlic.
Kiss, a hint. But, in my defense, when you do it this way,
It doesn't come right.
the oils really come out and it's a little more garlic taste. Because everyone likes more garlic, honey.
As usual, not listening.
A hint, a kiss.
We had a fight about this today, how he doesn't listen to me.
What? I wasn't listening. Look, now look what you do. Look, you mix it up. You make sure it's all mixed up.
You want all the potatoes coated.
Okay? Look at that. Like your kids, crazy mixed up kids. And also when you cut it on the mandolin, it sticks together. So you got to separate it a little, okay? Because you want them, every single one of them, coated in cream. Ooh, I got cream on my hands.
You got to keep it separated.
Yeah, hey guys. Creamy hands.
God. Oh my God, you're making
What?
such a mess.
A mess.
That's enough. Go wash your hands.
I could just, if I hit the lottery, I'm just going to bathe in cream. From now on. That's it. That would be my thing. Freddie, your skin looks beautiful. Yeah, I'm bathing in cream now. Yeah, I don't know if you heard. Now I'm bathed in cream. What do you want from me? Okay, now what we do is we just put it in the pan.
Now, here's the thing.
Wait a minute. Go ahead.
When you take them out and you put them in the pan, you want to keep them as even and flat as you can.
Even and flat. That's the key. Okay, look. You pick some up and you just put it in the pan.
Spread them around and make sure they're the same. Try and make it the same thickness as you go along. And don't let them come up the sides. I see that they're coming up the sides.
Oh, yes, the sides. She yells at me about the sides. The sides, they're coming up the sides.
You don't want that.
You don't want that. You ain't got no time for that. But you see, I like to separate them too, so that there's some cream in between every single potato. Right, honey?
Yes.
Now, when it's half filled, you kind of press it, right?
You got to press it. And make sure you press it in the center because that pushes it out to the sides.
Yeah. I like to push it right in the center. That's where I like to push it. Right, honey?
You can't find the center.
We're talking cooking here, right?
Yeah.
Keep your mouth shut, all right? With your sailor little jokes with your girlfriend.
I said nothing.
All the girls on this, they go, "Hey, Christine, I love when you talk like that."
Listen, I said, we're talking about potatoes here.
Yeah, I'll give you potatoes. I will scallop your potatoes. All right, now look what I do. I press it in. Make sure, look, you could feel that like one side is a little less. You move them around a little, and look at that.
And they're coming up the sides.
I just moved the sides, all right? Manage over here. Okay, keep going. That's all this is. And then the cream boils, and it gets really hot.
And the cream gets thick.
Oh, and it gets thick. And this is one of the great leftovers that you always have, and it's so good the next day when you heat it up.
I would recommend heating it up in the oven. The microwave is not good.
The microwave separates it, right?
Yeah, they get a little greasy when you heat them up in the microwave. You need to do it in the oven.
Okay, now that I got some left, the last ones, look what I do.
Now you want to start making them look pretty on top.
Right, so what you do, you take a few of the nice ones, and you start layering it like you're shingling a house. Look at that. I'm a shingler. Look at that. You like that?
It's all right.
It's good. That's good work. Look at that. All the mess underneath, no one's going to see. I'm gonna put
if you have the time, do the whole thing like that. I used to do that, and then I learned it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Okay, look how beautiful this is. Look how beautiful this dish is. Your family, I'm going to tell you right now, this could get you in trouble with your family. Because number one, your family's going to say, "Why aren't you making scalloped potatoes? Don't put cheese in this."
No, that's au gratin potatoes. This does not have cheese.
This does not have cheese. Don't tell me, "Freddie, we made that, but we put cheese in it." No, you don't.
Then it's not what we're making.
It's not what we're making. Okay, now, one more hand wash. Because when you get creamy hands...
this is how he thinks that they look nice.
That looks beautiful.
This is how he thinks they look nice.
Why? What's wrong with that?
That's awful.
Are you out of your mind? Look at that. It's like a shingled roof. It looks like a cottage.
I'm sure that you people could do a much better job.
It looks like a country cottage.
Putting them nicely shingled
your mother's country cottage.
In straight lines. Instead of all willy-nilly.
Yeah, your mother's country cottage.
Okay.
Anyway.
Please keep sharing.
Now you get the cream. You just pour it in.
You cover it right to the top.
Oh.
Good.
Look at that.
Just make sure it's covered to the top.
Covered to the top. And now you have to put some butter.
Not as much as you put last time.
No, the last time I put too much. In that one I got too much butter. Okay, and look what I do.
Because again, not listening.
What? Don't you understand? If husbands listen to their wives every minute of every day, we'd lose our mind.
Let me tell you something. The world would run so beautifully
The world.
if men would just listen to the women.
Yeah, that's what will happen.
But they don't listen. They do what they want, and everything gets all
You want to
screwed
show
up.
people what I'm doing here? I'm dotting.
I'm pontificating.
I know that. Men and women.
All right, I think you like 2 more pieces and you're done.
Really?
Really.
I like it butter.
No. So you just dot it with some butter, and that's it.
I like my scalloped
Enough.
butter.
Enough.
Oh, no.
You don't want pools of grease on top.
I like my butter. Yeah! Okay, now what you do, it depends on the oven. Some ovens are really hot and they're good, but when you got a crappy electric oven, it goes anywhere from 50 minutes to over an hour. So you have to check it. What you do is you put your knife in. After like 40 minutes,
It has to slide right in.
it's got to slide right in. Okay? If you meet some resistance and you feel that the potato is still a little hard,
Let
it's got
it
to go
cook
back
more.
in. Okay? So what we do,
Excuse me. It's going to be a 400-degree oven for about 45 minutes, depending on your oven.
depending on your oven, 400 degrees, about 45 minutes up to an hour.
It depends
Okay?
on your oven.
Keep checking, okay? Then what you do is you get a piece of aluminum foil and you spray it a little bit
Just so that when you take it off, it doesn't pull off the top layer.
and you put it on top loosely. It doesn't have to, this way
Right.
it vents.
Yeah. And put it on a cookie sheet because it might bubble over.
Bubble over. It sounds like a Russian town. I come from Bubbleova. My comrade, where are you from? I come from Bubbleova.
The first time you said it, it wasn't funny.
Bubble over. Okay, look, I put it on here in case it bubbles over. All right. Ow. All right, we're putting it in. 400 degrees. This should be ready in about 5 days because of this oven.
It's usually about 45 minutes.
Now, this one took a long time.
Yes.
Okay, so this one we took out now. I gotta be honest, it could have stayed a little longer. But we're hoping that it's set. If it didn't set, you gotta let it set for a little longer. But because we don't want the show to end without me eating, I'm going to take some out of.
I think it's good. It's so creamy.
Oh, look at that.
Perfect. What? No, that's enough. You don't put that in. You have the perfect picture there. Put it down.
You know, you ruin a lot of things when it comes to the kitchen.
You always try to get that last bit, and then it looks like a little piece of slop on the
I
side.
gotta have the last bit.
Look at that. That's a beautiful thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, and children of all ages, look at that beautiful, look how hot it is.
Yeah, that's really hot.
But it's creamy. Oh my God. There's no way, if you ever have this anywhere else, look at that they're going to take the time and the love to put something like this together. This will be your favorite side dish forever. That was really hot. But, look at that. It's set. It's beautiful. It's as creamy as you could get it. And it's so easy. Did you see me just do that? 3 potatoes and 3 cups of cream. And you have a huge side dish with leftovers. It's cheap, but it's the most delicious you could have. Listen, everybody, Merry Christmas. If you go to fredrubino.com and order a shirt, from now until Friday, as soon as you order a shirt, it goes in the mail. So from now till Friday, you can get your shirt for Christmas.
They make great gifts.
So if you want, order your shirts We have them. They'll go out an hour after you order them. We love you. Merry Christmas to everybody. Oh. Make this dish. Freddie Rubino, Christine Rubino.
Merry Christmas.
I love you guys. Merry Christmas. Talk to you later.